What's up, everyone? Big Black Love here. Well, I got a little update and a kind of a mock-up little for you of the Trapper, and I made a few extra little things and found a few extra giddies I'm probably going to put on it. And I found a couple of really good deals when I was out at the hobby store today, and I just couldn't pass them up because I got my back pay, so I have a little money now, and just couldn't pass it up. Regular price, I picked up the tow truck kit before they disappeared because they're starting to get scarce around here. I wanted them back for parts, and this was the last one in my area. I'm going to have to buy some more online if I want more, but it got me my fantasy. And picked up one of the Myers Manx. I wish they would have had more of these, because it'd be cool to build like a stretched one, like a 4-door or something, but if I come across another one, one place said they haven't gotten them in yet. They're supposed to be getting some, and the other place is like, that's what we got. We don't know if we're getting more, so just have to see what happens. But I was looking for these two for price comparison between my two different hobby stores. And they had a bunch of semi-trucks and the Intagliari kits, 35 to 50% off. And I'm almost tempted to go back and buy the fire truck they had for 50% off, because it would have been, I think, 35 bucks or 30 bucks. But I got this tanker truck. See if I can get it the picture. Right behind me. No. But when I first picked it up, I thought it was like a funky trailer, but it's a new gen tanker, and you know, I didn't see the big ass tank trailer, but thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if I put the sharks on it or whatever, or turn it into like some weird gas truck or something, but it regular price was $69, so I got it for $34.50. And in my opinion, 35 bucks for a truck and a trailer, you know, even they can't really tell if it's fully detailed and, you know, there's an engine and whatnot. Haven't torn it open yet, but even if there's not an engine, just the trailers get worth 25 bucks to me. It's cool, triple axle trailer. So, and so yeah, picked that up, and then I'd gotten a Hobby Lobby gift card from Jessica's mom, my mummy-in-law, and I went and I was actually going to pick up a Street Burner 55 Chevy Pro Sportsman for parts, but they had just gotten this in. They didn't have it last time I went in. It's the white Road Boss, and actually looks like a pretty nice truck. Popped it open, looks like it's in really good shape. It's got the little freaking, I forgot what they call it, Mercury sleeper. But yeah, the long nose, because I actually like the long nose more than the short noses, and I got the extra trailers and stuff. And then, since I was right by Hobby Lobby, I went over to Galaxy to check the price of the tow truck and the van to see, compare to Galaxy and Hobbytown. And it was kind of funny because I actually know the guy Mike. And when I put this one up on the counter and it had a 50% off it, he looked at me funny. And he's like, "Did you switch it?" And I was like, "I did not. I wouldn't do that to you, Mike." And he goes, "Why wouldn't I have bought this if it's 50% off?" And he went over to the computer and checked, and his wife skipped a line and put a 50% off tag on this, and this was actually a brand new kit that wasn't even supposed to be for sale, and he sold it to me for the 50% off, so I got it for $18. And I got the white Road Boss was $24 something. I had a $25 gift card, so thanks, Terry, Jessica's mom. So, yeah, and this flatbed steak truck comes with a cargo box and push broom and 55 gallon drums and stuff. So Yeah, if Dr. Cranky needs them, I might send him a couple of those barrels, because I'm thinking I might turn this into something crazy. I don't think I need all the barrels. I think it comes with 6 barrels, 5 or 6 barrels it looks like. And it comes with 6 barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 barrels, excuse me. So I could spare a couple easily. But, so yeah, enough of that. I wanted to show you guys a zombie trapper. Alright, so, I was digging through and stuff, and I found myself some CBs. A couple different CBs, so I might put a CB in there. And I got myself a couple dual whip CB antennas I'm probably going to put on the front. And on the front light bar. And I dug out a bunch of headlights and checked all my styrene tubes, and I'm going to make a bunch of spotlight style lights, like at least 6 of them. I'm going to try to make some that actually swivel around, that can be mounted almost like cop lights, except for they're going to go through the roof and turn. And then I'm going to put a light, or a big huge spotlight, I had to find some sort of lens to use, above the guy in the back so he can spotlight the zombies. I'm going to put a couple road marker lights in the back to light up the road area, and then a couple side lights. So you got 360 lights and then spotlights that turn. So still got to build all those. They're just in theory, so I'm hoping they work. It may not look super perfect, but at least I got my miter box, so my light housings will be square. And then, of course, I got my spare tire for the roof. And I am working on making a come-along to hook to this, my little hooky guy, and chain. And then this is going to hook to the top of the cage, wrap over the tire, and then going to be like a come-along or something. Might make it look a little bit different, but make some sort of tensioner to hold the wheel on top of the trapper. And I made a couple tow hooks to go up underneath the back stairs, and they'll loop up around to the side of the cage and hang on the side of the cage. So if we've got to pull one of our T8Z squad cars out of a ditch or something, and just in case the zombies get too bad and for some reason the trapper breaks down, I made, and there's a place to escape to, I made a chained grappling hook. I think that's what they're called, grappling hooks, to keep on top of the vehicle so they can throw it up into a tree or on top of a building, do rescues or whatever. So the chain is pretty long. I made it like about the equivalent of at least like a 2-story building. My guys are going to be really strong to throw this thing, so it's all good. And so yeah, so then we got, you know, nice long rescue chain with a grappling hook on it. And then I gotta move the camera to show you guys the rest because I don't want to knock it over. I got it propped up. So here is a zombie trapper in mocked up diorama form. Okay, so obviously we ain't got no guys, but I hooked a chain onto the front bumper. You see it kind of goes right there in the middle, and then it wraps around and it hooks on right there in the front. And then I made a noose bar. I'll take it out and show you in a minute. And the noose is actually around the zombie's neck. And the zombie's munching on his little hand there, or at least got it in his hand. And this zombie's trying to get in and get himself a piece of the guys in the trapper as well, because, you know, Mr. Munchie there's being greedy. So, alright, now these guys, if we can pull them out of the way here. Here's my noose. It'll look probably really good once it's painted up. I gotta figure out something for the handle. I don't know if that... I need to at least make that look not so uniformly round. Make it look like it's just a piece of rope. Or, you know, cable or whatever. But it actually moves and gets bigger and, you know. And then, take this out of the way. You got that all blocked off, so you can't get through. And I do not know where I got this, but I found this in a car I was working on one time, and I stole it. But it is an M16 that had the knife on the front of it. I don't remember what you call it, a bayonet or whatever. And it didn't quite fit in the car right with the bayonet on it. So I very, very, very carefully cut the bayonet off. And then we got a triple battery pack over there, and there's one on this side too. So there's 6 batteries in the thing for all the lights I'm putting on it. We got some nitrous in there just in case the driver feels like he needs to get the hell out of somewhere quick. And I'll take the off so you can see it. We got the rat rod skull shifter. And then the passenger is going to have a dash mounted 12 gauge. Which you see right there. Now I'm even going to put even more detail in it. And this is why. Because these are my bars, right? That's the wrong one. These are my window bars. Alright, I mean, you still see through them. And of course, in person, you really see through and still see all the detail. But when I originally thought about this bar idea, I wanted to cut it where these blue lines are, right there and right there, and actually make a swing door that swings off of this and opens up so you can climb through to get in. Now with all that detail, I am at least going to build one of the sides statically in the open position so you can see inside to see the guns and the nitrous tank and the lines, because I'm going to hook the lines up to the nitrous, and I'm going to put a tachometer in there and put a bunch of gauges and wire up the batteries, and there's going to be a fuel cans strapped in there, or, you know, something. I'm going to try to fill this thing up with just tons and tons of eye candy, as the doctor calls it. And I got a couple of these fire extinguishers here that are going to go up in there once I get the supports. They're going to run right behind the back door to go up to support this, the safety cage structure. And if all this work wasn't enough, I was thinking, even with the Gatling guns I'm going to be putting in the headlight, and the M16 in the back, and the shotgun, and the almost impenetrable cage, if this guy gets swamped in with zombies or it breaks down and they can't climb out, he's going to need some support to get rid of the zombies. Because you can only carry so much shotgun and M16 ammunition, and the gun's only going to have so much Gatling gun ammunition, and it's only going to shoot in the forward position. So this is going to be a very minimally defensed vehicle, but it has a very good offense, if I'm saying that right. But yeah, so I still have tons of work, but I decided I'd show you a glimpse of what I'm going to use for my backup vehicle. If I get time, the trapper and the zombies are priority 1. If I can't work on those for some reason, I'm going to work on this other vehicle to kind of pimp it out a little bit, but I'm not going to work on it at the same time because I want to focus on this. I was going to buy some dry brushing and all that type of stuff. And what would you know it? All the regular style, the dirt and the metals, were gone. Just my luck. Someone else was like, oh my god, I need to go buy. The guy said at Galaxy, they don't carry it anymore. they can order it for me, but they don't sell enough of what I want. They had the army ones, or ones that they were funny colors that I didn't want. And I wanted dirt and rust and silver, or metal or whatever. And so then I went to Hobby Town, the only other real hobby store around here, and he was like, someone just bought the last 2 of like everything yesterday. So yeah, must be a commission painter or something. But anyways, so I need to get my dry brushing stuff, and I still need to go get paints and airbrushing and stuff. But good news, we are negotiating back and forth on a house right now, and it extremely looks like we are going to have a house. And it's not a short sale. It's 3 sisters selling their late mother's house. And it's a nice little place, a little bit smaller than we were originally looking, but still going to be good for what we need. So as it looks right now, we're doing the whole, we don't have that much money, and they're already counter offered less than our maximum, but we're still going to try to go cheaper, because there's a few things that are negative about the property, so I'm going to get it as cheap as possible. But so yeah, hopefully another couple of days we'll, later today or tomorrow, I'll know if we've actually came to a deal on the house. And then if that, it just needs to go through inspection and final paperwork, and we'll be moving in a month or 2 if that's the case. So everything's slowly working out for us, except for the whole Jessica's seizure thing, driving her crazy, not being able to drive, as most of you could imagine. So, but I'm gonna quit rambling, and peace.